Good day everyone, especially to our professor, Ma'am Luz Golobelo. I am Mark Christian Z. Buscagan, a second-year BTLED student, major in ICT. This is my cross-sectional Dilemmaters jury trial presentation. For you to understand what it is all about, I'm gonna read to all of you the instructions and procedures on how to do what. This activity is intended for us to analyze dilemmas. The points of view are supported by provisions, theories, and frameworks. Then, I will present my propositions and analysis subjected to critiquing and assessment by my classmates. Without so much ado, let us start our trial. So the dilemma that I choose that I'm going to resolve is dilemma number 1. I'm going to read the whole problem for you to have an idea of what a specific issue I'm going to resolve. The Bridgerton Academy conducted a United Nations activity by performing cultural presentations done in different countries, including appropriate costumes and props. After the show, students were fulfilled and they happily celebrated the success of their presentations through picture taking. A student who served as leader of one of the groups posted their pictures online and put a hashtag which was the name of the country that they presented on net. All the while, the student became unaware of the impact of what he did, that the picture online even reached the country mentioned in a given hashtag. This made the people in the said country react on the posted pictures vehemently. For them, that was an insult and discriminatory to their culture and race. Many citizens put their negative impressions, comments, and ill statements against the person who posted it, while press responded in the thread. They were searching for the school where the picture came from and demanded for an apology to their nation and the people. How would you defend the sides of two involved in the issue? The student who unintentionally posted the picture out of glee and the people who reacted to it. So, with the given problem, there is a United Day celebration where the students of the Bridgerton Academy will present the culture of their chosen country. Then, because of the fulfillment felt by the student of the success of their presentation, he posted pictures with his group mates online by mentioning the country they represent. The problem here is that the post reached the mentioned country that gains different comments, mostly ill statements against the student who posted the pictures. Well, the subject of this problem is the student who posted the picture and the people who reacted to the said post. But before anything else, I would like to remind everyone that we are entitled to our own opinion. Sometimes wrong for me and right for you. And right for me and wrong for you. So whatever comes into my mouth is merely my opinion. So let us respect each other's opinion. So let's begin. We all know that online racial and cultural discrimination is a growing problem and a very alarming issue in the online world. Analyzing the situation, there is nothing wrong with that, what he posted online. Only the people who interpret it negatively. he was clearly showing representation, not discrimination. Was he making fun of that country's culture? Was the image offensive to any race or minority? If we dig a little deeper, we can see that the student posted the pictures online because he was overwhelmed and honored to have the opportunity to represent the country through cultural representation and to spread respect and unity despite diversity. This activity commemorates diversity. Also, we live in a digital age, and most young people are attached to various social media platforms where they post everything they do on a daily basis. And if we look at the situation holistically, we can conclude that the student's post does not demonstrate racism or cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation is the unacknowledged or inappropriate adoption of one's people's or society's customs, practices, ideas, etc. by members of another, typically more dominant people or society. Instead, the student demonstrates cultural appreciation. Cultural appreciation for the country they represent. Cultural appreciation, on the other hand, refers to the respectful borrowing of elements from another culture with the goal of sharing ideas and diversifying oneself. I believe that the student who posted the picture wouldn't choose to represent that country if he was unfamiliar with its culture. To those who have harsh reactions and hurtful comments about the student who posted the picture online, we must first learn the story behind the picture before passing judgment or going on rants about him, because we don't realize we are hurting people's feelings. Remember that he is still a person. Those of us who speak out against him may be sued for cyber bullying and cyber libel. As a result, we must be mindful and accountable for what we say online. As far as I can tell, he has no intentions of insulting any people or races unless he discriminates against that country, and the caption of those pictures he posted online are literally negative. It's your problem if you find it offensive. He does not use it discriminatorily, and he is not a natural citizen of that country, but he is still proud and respects the culture of that country. It will be wrong and illegal if used as the culture of other countries for fame or popularity, money, or simply for your own benefit without truly understanding why is it important to that person's culture. It is illegal if he posted it solely to gain attention or likes in social media. But I don't believe he is insulting the culture's heritage, but rather embracing it, which sounds more inclusive to me. And to those who reacted by making disparaging remarks about students who posted image negatively and crab mentality are always on display. Why can't we see it as cultural appreciation instead of negativity and pointing out that it is wrong and culturally inappropriate? We all have varying degrees of appreciation. Why can't we respect one another? But if he intends to insult, adopt cultural elements of a minority group in an exploitative,
disrespectful or stereotypical way, then he must be subjected to questioning. He must be subject to questioning. And also, by doing so, we must follow the due process of law. On Section 15, Article 3, Bill of Rights of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, it is written that no person shall be denied of due process of law because of a criminal offense. To be honest, the world is going through a lot right now. I am not sure why we can't focus on the things that will actually improve our understanding one another. That is how we bring about positive change. Complaining, yelling, and constant criticism of one another will get us nowhere. But as a social media users or consumers, we must first think before we post. Ladies and gentlemen, the glass is half full. Thank you.